Brace yourself, sports and music fans, because every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Arizona time is GO time. Introducing one of the hottest, most entertaining, and downright addictive podcasts you'll ever need. PD&J was good today. Hosted by none other than J-Dub the King and Pocket. These two dynamic personalities will keep you on the edge of your seat with their unique blend of humor, storytelling, and knowledge of sports and entertainment. And you know what makes it even better? They're live on YouTube and Facebook, so you can join the conversation and be a part of the action. We're always on the lookout for awesome guests to join us on the show. So if you think you've got what it takes to hang out with J-Dub the King and Pocket, then slide into our inbox at J-Dub the King. That's JDUBBTHAKING. And let's make some magic together. So what are you waiting for? You don't want to miss a single episode. See you on Wednesday.
I got a weed man still, but I went to the dispensary, posted it on IG, and my weed man called me immediately. He was like, nigga, where you at? I said, dude was calling me down there every day. I still got a little bit left. He said, you ain't never bought that much weed from me, nigga.
Holy Ghost is what you are.
I don't know about holy, but ghost, yeah, maybe.
It's Wednesday, folks. Wednesday before Halloween. As a matter of fact, what is 2 days before Halloween?
Yeah, 2 days.
And my man is a ghost. Ooh, he was supposed to do that, but whatever. Anyway, folks, welcome to a brand new episode of What's Good Today. I'm your host, Jet.
That was such a terrible intro.
It was. I was distracted by the ghostly light aura you're giving. It's like you're here, but you're not here. Are you here or are you not here? That is the question.
To be or not to be?
No, fuck all that shit. Oh, shit. The glass is moving by itself.
I got dizzy for a minute there. Or not dizzy. What do you call it? My eyes blurry. All right, y'all. Let's get on with the show. So,
That just
Halloween
reminded me
edition.
of the goddamn Weekend song. I can't feel my face.
niggas of Botox making fun of.
Oh shit! No, I think that nigga was just on some good ass.
No, he was making fun. There was a song he was making fun of his ex-girlfriend at the time. I can't think of her name.
Yeah, but she was on some good ass coke too because she couldn't feel her face either.
It was about her doing Botox at 20-some years old. And he actually made a couple of hits off of her. Actually, now I thought about it. He was on his way to becoming the Taylor Kelsey of
Taylor.
hip-hop. Oh, I'm sorry. Travis Swift. Wait. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Whatever. But yeah, the Wednesday before Halloween.
Everybody knows that. Know me. I'm not a fan of Halloween. I'm not a big fan of holidays, period. But Halloween is like the one that's on the bottom total pole.
Okay, if you flip like the weather right now in Arizona, first you say Christmas is the one that's the bottom of the total pole. Now it's Halloween.
There's a couple of bottoms. You got two bottoms of the totem pole. Just like a pimp got two bottom. Well, they only really got one bottom bitch, but they can have two. Yeah. Between this time of the year, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like Thanksgiving out of Halloween and Christmas. I really do. Christmas and Halloween is like the two worst holidays besides Valentine's Day. That's just me.
Why you keep looking at me?
I'm trying to figure out if you're here or not. Like the people are looking at you and they're like, "What's really going on?"
I think you're looking at me like, "What's really going on?"
that too, but yeah. Halloween, the ghosts, the goblins, and vampires and werewolves and Johnny. I like a good horror movie, but
I wish people would put more effort into All Saints Day than they do Halloween, and I'll just leave it at that. If y'all don't know, All Saints Day is November 1st, the day after, which is actually the day we should be celebrating, not Halloween. Halloween.
So let me ask you this: there is the Day of the Dead.
Dios de los Muertos.
Correct. Yes. I'm down with that.
Yeah, because they're celebrating their loved ones that have gone on.
Correct.
Like that.
But here's the thing about it, like the coincision with Halloween and Day of the Dead because of the mask, and then with our culture with ghosts and goblins and there, I don't like that.
What's funny is even when I was a kid, my parents said I can celebrate Halloween, but I wasn't allowed to
dress up like a ghost or goblin,
correct, or a killer or serial killer, or anything like that. I kind of passed that tradition on to my kids, but apparently this year my daughter didn't get the menu, so it is what it is. She was dressed up as Pennywise, which pretty much Pennywise is funny.
Oh, you better stay away from me. Stay away from me. I don't do clowns. I don't fuck with clowns. I hate clowns.
Pennywise is kind of the funniest one to me because
I hate clowns because of Pennywise.
I would hate.
Well, no, I take that back. I hate clowns because of what happened at a circus that I went to. I think I went at a young age. I went to a Ringling Brothers circus, and my mom had got us almost ring seats, but they were very close. And the motherfucking clowns had popped up out that goddamn car and freaked the shit out of me. And then they were going around spraying confetti on it. It freaked me out. I don't fuck with clowns. I don't have a lot of fears in life. Clowns is one of them, though. I can't fuck with a clown.
Clowns never bothered me. I remember, actually, you want to talk about memories of going to the circus. So I remember the year my dad pulled me and 3 of my friends out to go to the circus. And we go, and the elephant farted. It sunk up the whole goddamn movie. Bro, it was loud, long, and funky. And I've never, it was like everybody you were in the building, like, what the hell? That was one of the funniest things in the world. All the memories.
Ironically, I stopped ended up going to circuses because of the shit that happened in San Francisco. Yeah, tragic. And then for y'all that's younger, the younger generation tuning in, if y'all don't know who Ringling Brothers is, just go Google it.
Yeah, because the woke culture got rid of them.
Unfortunately.
But you still have the Universe Soul Circus. I don't know if that comes out here though. It's all black.
Well, that too, and then the Circus de Lole. But they don't. Yeah, but they don't really have a lot of animals though.
Well, yeah, because the woke culture would try to get rid of it.
A lot of circuses don't have animals anymore. Period. Woke culture. Yeah, but the Black Soul,
the Universe Soul Circus. That was amazing. They have a lot of trapeze artists. They, of course, they use hip hop and culture in there, but it works.
And it's not just hip hop. They went back to the 70s and had some Jackson 5 shit that was incorporated with their shit. It's dope. It's dope. It's pretty dope.
When I say hip hop, I'm talking about the culture. I'm not talking about the music.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said the hip hop culture is very big with the Universal Circus. But yeah, I guess that's enough about your fears of clowns.
Yeah, fuck clowns.
So I guess.
And I'm about to be spooked to ghost in a minute. Because all I see is bass.
Well, you know what the most popular costume is this year? I found out is Sinners.
Yeah,
which one is that's the easiest costume to do? You just pull something out of your damn closet, and then get some
bang
and some fangs, and you good. And start saying random shit in the middle of the street.
Well, all you gotta do is go to Vegas every day for that shit. You ain't gotta dress.
What they call flash mobs? Flash
no,
mobs?
They ain't even do flash mobs. I'm telling you, you'll see a random motherfucker.
Oh, you talking about that? No, I'm talking about what people are doing for Sinners. They doing flash mob.
Oh no.
Oh no, y'all flash mob? Yeah.
I thought that played out.
Well, Sinners brought it back because what did they do in the movie? You haven't seen the movie?
No.
Yeah, never mind. You'd have to see the movie to understand. That's why they're back.
Okay. Yeah,
for singing and everything like
my
that.
HBO Max or Max or whatever the fuck you call it is giving me problems right now. Fuck it. Yo, I'm gonna say this though. I need y'all to calm down. I really do. It's getting out of hand. I mean, it's one thing y'all take my landscapers. It's another thing if you take the pool guy. But how dare you fuck around and take my goddamn strippers? Oh, so for y'all that don't know what's going on, all right? So this past Saturday in Dallas, it's about like 9-10 o'clock at night, right? Everybody having a good time, drinks flowing, bitches on the stage, men tipping money. Good night. All of a sudden, ICE comes in the spot, and it turns into a Western saloon type scene where lights come on, music stops, and then y'all take like 10 to 15 dancers and put them in ICE facilities for deportation.
So I got
y'all getting out of hand.
I got a question: is ICE federally or state?
That is a very good question because we have not been able to decipher that shit. Because from my records, ICE, the Immigration, Customs, and Enforcement is paid under federal statute. It's regulated under federal.
That's not why I asked that question. It has nothing to do with being paid.
Okay.
I'm not going down that road.
Because the IRS is not even federal, it's private. But yeah,
my whole purpose of asking that question is because there's been a few incidents where people have rammed their vehicles or, went after them, been arrested.
Went after ICE. Private citizens going after ICE.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm almost wondering, what happened? Was it last weekend where somebody rammed an ICE vehicle here in Arizona and then went and hid in the house in Peoria or Glendale or something like that? I mean, I know obviously it ended.
Well, here's
depends on how you look at it. It ended well,
but here's also the concern that a lot of citizens are having too. These supposed ICE enforcers or officers, are they really ICE? Because there was an incident that happened in Indiana. I can't remember what city in Indiana, but there was some people that imitated ICE officers and went into a community, and they wasn't ICE officers.
Okay.
So it's like that fear factor that's out there right now, right? Like
that's no excuse to me. People imitate police all the time.
That is true too.
People imitate FBI agents.
It's different when you walk up in the spot with 7 to 10 motherfuckers claiming to be something that they not.
Again, people imitate the police all the time. It's not just 1 to 2 people. So using that for an excuse ain't it. You ain't gonna do that with me. Sorry, not going down that road. I'm talking about a legitimate ICE agent's vehicle was rammed. Legitimately. I want to know what are the charges on that besides vehicular manslaughter or whatever you want. Not manslaughter, nobody died. But I forgot, assault with a deadly weapon. What other charges are going to happen? Is it federal or is it private? What is it? State? What is it? That's why I said I wonder where are they at? Because you can make a case if it's federal. Oh, you can get life in jail.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to lean to the aspect of saying that it's more so federal, especially after what came out today. Department of Homeland Security is actually taking over ICE. They are
they're not going to get paid.
Yeah. So the whole thing about it, they took DHS literally got rid of, I think it was 7 or 8 senior officials of ICE, and they put their people in place of that. And that came, actually, I don't know if that happened last night, but news came out about it early this morning.
The news, the official came out now. But the one thing I did see last week was that was in the works.
Okay. I didn't see that, but I heard about that this morning. That
I saw it was in the works because they were trying to do paperwork and get it through the court system.
There's some shit that's going on that obviously the public doesn't have knowledge about or isn't aware about. I'm interested to see what's going to happen in the pipeline, especially now hearing that bless you, that the federal Supreme Court has appeals on the docket now in regards to not just the deportation, but the deployment of the National Guard into certain cities. Chicago being one of them, Portland is the head one that they're looking at right now. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen in the pipeline going down from this.
What's funny, you know what I saw, and I've been trying to figure this out. This was a few weeks ago when I was actually still looking at the news.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's people, I have relatives in these cities, and they've been praising the fact that with the National Guard, crime has gone down tremendously in those areas. But the people that don't live in these areas are the ones griping and complaining the most.
That might be true in some cities.
And I'm like,
not in Portland, because the ones that are the ones that's going after in Portland, it is going down and is stemming down to Portland doesn't have a lot of crime to begin with compared to the other cities that
I'm about to say they have.
They
have a considerable amount of crime. They have a lot of gangs there. Now, you want to say they don't have crime? They don't have crime on the scale of Chicago and DC.
Correct.
So, but they do have a considerable amount of crime per capita.
But at the end of the day, it's still down to the state to ask for the deployment of the National Guard. So that's where the challenge in place comes from.
Because here's the thing: if the state asks for it, they got to fund it. You realize that, right? If they ask for that, they got to fund it.
And I'm in favor of that because the states need to start funding more shit than the federal government does.
No, the states, they don't need to. What they need to do is take control. They shouldn't have let
the federal government step in.
No, that's not even what I was going to say. They should not let things get that goddamn bad.
That too, but at the same time, when we have a state government and a state legislation, and then we have a federal government and a federal legislation, there are certain parameters that's put into place. Just like when you work in corporate America, right? You have your boss has his boss, so on and so forth. The rule of thumb is to go through the chain of command. I can tell you I haven't been in years, but I've had this happen to me where you've gone to your manager or your boss, shit ain't get done. So you overstep and go to that person's boss. Now, guess what? You're the motherfucker in the hot seat because you went against protocol. I've had it happen to me, including working with the state. Come to find out, I got fired and that motherfucker got fired too. But because I did not follow protocol, I was in violation.
Like I said, I can tell you, I've been working corporate in a while. They don't do that shit anymore.
Okay.
I work for a Fortune 100 company. It ain't that way anymore. Because they realize doing that is how, like you said, things are broken. and the wrong people end up on the wrong side. So now they realize open door policy is the way to go.
But they always say it's open door policy.
But what they have now, what people are using now more than ever is the ombudsman and things like that to report things.
Mm-hmm.
That way, yeah, you did what you reported what you had to report, but it ain't falling back on you because ain't nobody mentioning names. They're giving the only names you got to mention are the ones that did wrong.
And the thing about it, I applaud your company for recognizing that, but not all companies recognize that.
Oh, but
it's the trend that might be starting to happen.
It's not starting to happen. It's been a very big change because of IE, Enron, IE, all these whistleblowers that happen. Whistleblowers happen because guess what? They go outside of the company.
True.
And report things.
Speaking of going outside of the company, we've been saying this for years. Both of us actually been saying this for ever since we kind of started our podcast. Everybody needs to prepare themselves and get themselves ready and start self-financing themselves. And when I say that, as for what I mean by that, as far as self-financing yourself, is figuring out how to live for yourself, make your own Tinder, and do what you got to do. Because here's what's going to happen. And again, we've been saying this for the past few years.
I've never told anybody to make a Tinder. So don't put those. I never said make a Tinder.
And I never told nobody to make an OnlyFans page. But I'm saying do for yourself. Make your own money. Don't necessarily rely on your job. Because here's what's happening. And we've been saying this and projecting this. And I'm going to even go to the list of saying we've been prophesying this. AI is taking over. 14,000 employees lost their job today with Amazon.
Actually, that was before today, but go ahead.
Oh, yesterday or the day before, yeah. But 14,000 employees lost their job with Amazon in one day. And they're not done. They still got another 36,000 people that they're going to lay off and fire. And they're replacing it with AI-generated bots to do their job. Now, we've been saying that since you go into your grocery stores and they don't even have cashiers anymore. Everything is self-checkout.
However, there's been a lot of changes with that.
Yeah, niggas still. And right now, starting in the month of November, I'm not blaming nobody that got to do what they got to do.
Do what you got to do to get
do what you got to do to survive. To eat.
Actually, let's take it to the street. Do what you got to do, boo boo.
Do what you got to do.
Get your groceries. Get however you want. All I have to say is,
but I am liking this. The community, and I said this before, let the motherfuckers cut off your food stamps because now you're really about to see what community and neighborhood is about. Not your neighbor, but neighborhood and community. Why? Because the community comes together to take care of their own. Make sure that Miss Johnson and them got food.
Wait, I'm gonna put it like this. Before you want to go down this road, I'm gonna put it like it is. First of all, know your neighbor. Second, help each other. Third, unfortunately, community is not a word that everybody knows nowadays because everybody is in their own and has tunnel vision.
They're about themselves. We grew up where it was community.
Until
you couldn't get home from school getting in trouble without getting your ass beat by Miss Johnson.
They're about themselves till something dramatic happens.
And then they want everybody else to come together to help them.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Y'all got 3 days? 3. It's the 29th, right? So 3 days. Y'all got 3 days to get your roll on. Why you laughing? I'm trying to be serious. You laughing? I can put my glasses back on.
All I'm gonna say, don't break in my house because you're gonna get a rude awakening. I'll feed you, but don't break into my house.
All I'm saying is, so here's what's funny. I know so last night we went grocery shopping, right? And then we're going to check out. So I pick something up out of the cart, and I'm like, chorizo and bacon. I'm thinking Renee got it or PJ got it. So we're checking out, and I thought about this like, wait a minute, she went to go get chorizo, but this is not the chorizo she got. I said, hey, you went and got chorizo, but you already had chorizo. It was two rolls of it. She's like, no, I didn't. I was like, okay, well, did you get bacon? She was like,
hold
no.
on. Time out. Is the chorizo pork or beef?
Did you not realize what I just said? It's chorizo and bacon. So what makes you think that would be beef?
Yeah, so you got pork too.
No, I didn't get it. We did not get it.
Oh, okay.
We did not buy it.
Oh, okay.
We gave it to. We were spending enough money as it is.
You bought it, but you gave it to somebody.
No,
else.
we didn't buy it at all.
Oh,
we were we were checking out.
Yeah.
And we told the lady like, hey, we didn't put this in our cart. Somebody else did. And I'm thinking, how could you not see that there was a turkey and other things in this cart? Did y'all think we were just gonna buy it?
So who put it in your cart?
We have no idea. It
was a homeless man that walked by you and he was waiting outside. Probably. Hey, that happens, yo. I've seen that happen.
Now, I remember one time I was checking out at Safeway, and this guy in front of me, I could tell he was up to something. And he looked like he might have had like a couple dollars, right?
Yeah.
So, and his stuff rang up, and he put a couple dollars in. He bagged everything, and then he walks off. And I'm next, and I walk up. I was like, "Whoa!"
There's a balance left.
There's a balance left. I said, "Hey, come here." I was like, this ain't me." He's like, "Well, who is it?" I was like, "I don't know. They went off that way. Like, you should be doing your job, paying attention."
They voided it out.
So he was like, "Where?" He was like, "Which way did he go?" Like, he went that way or something like that. So yeah, he voided it. He did something with it, and then I don't think he voided it because I think he pulled it out because the guy still paid money. He paid like a couple dollars and then took the rest of it and ran. So I was like, you know what, whatever, dude.
Look, at the end of the day, and I'm telling you, coming from where I've been at to where I'm at now, I've been there and I know the struggle. And for those that are suffering right now, I empathize and I sympathize for you. I really do. However, I've been through this myself, so this ain't nothing new. All I can do is say, welcome to the couch. Have a seat. Enjoy the ride. We gonna get through this together. Why? Because us as people, as human beings, we know how to survive and prosper. We've been doing it since the dawn of age, since the dawn of man. We've been sitting here prosperous, right? So yeah, we're going through. We've been what? Prospering. We've made it. Even when there was supposedly 2 people on this goddamn planet and it created billions of people, we've made it through all kinds of shit. All the diseases, all the famine, all the everything. We're still here. Okay, we're gonna make it through this, even though it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be hard. I know it. I understand. But you know what? Like I said, we're going to get through it. And when we get through it, we're going to be better than what we've ever been before. I strongly believe.
Before we get to this comment, I'm going to tell you all this. Family members I ain't heard from in years.
Don't call me.
Get your own hustle. Go get a hustle. This has been coming. Y'all knew as soon as the shutdown, y'all should have been preparing some way.
Before the shutdown, we've been telling people, go get your precious metals. Go put.
Ooh, you know what? I forgot to put on that. Did you see that now silver is starting to drop in price?
I like how it dropped when it peaked at $52.
Like it's starting to drop.
It peaked at $52, and because of the government shutdown in America, it's dropping. In America, go look at COMEX. That shit's damn near $62 a fucking ounce right now. So that's to give you insight.
Let me send you
that should give you insight of what we've been talking about. Come on, man. And for real. Like, this shit's getting out of hand.
I'm trying to find an article saying I was literally surprised.
Comment says, I heard there were some corporate jobs that were overstaffed in areas. Yep. And they're about to start laying people off, but they ain't going to lay them off now because they need the quota for the fourth capital. They really need that quota for the fourth capital. So they holding on to, like my wife's job. They just lost the contract. And I'm not going to tell you who because it's private. But the reason why they lost his contract is now that there's a generic that's out there. right? So that just dissipated like 2/3 of their goddamn clientele, right? Well, I'm not even gonna say 2/3, but a little bit less than 2/3, right? Okay, but right now is open enrollment, right? So they went on a hiring blitz and hired over 500 employees for their blitz season, right? Which is their open enrollment going into next year. Now, keep in mind, these aren't FTEs. And if you know what an FTE means, that stands for full-time employee. They're not FTEs. These are all temps. Guess what's going to happen to them?
Bye-bye.
Especially if they ain't got the job load to fulfill the commitment. So, yeah, they're doing that to make quota because they got contracts to fulfill. That's all that is.
You know what? But here's another thing, and like what the comment said about, you know, a lot of these companies, they have no idea what they're doing. They don't forecast correctly. I'm gonna say they don't know what they're doing. They don't forecast correctly. They forecast of what they want, not what should be expected. And that's where a lot of failure happens. When you forecast of what you want to be able to be in a positive surplus, but you don't look at the trend that's going on.
Same thing with stocks.
Like, oh, you know what? Oh, tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Look at 6 months down the road, man. Look, 9 months down the road. The year is almost over, right? We got 2 months left in the year. Look at that. 2 months left in the year. Look at the
last quarter of the year. So come the end of the year, everybody gonna be sitting fat. But come January,
are they really? Because a lot of these companies, they're starting to trim. They're starting to
trim
hold
the fat
back.
early.
They're holding back now.
The fat early, yeah. But come January, we already know what happened. Like my wife had pulled up an article talking about how UPS has laid off 40,000 workers this year. To me, that's nothing new.
Well, UPS shit ain't getting where it needs to be anyway.
UPS always gets rid of thousands upon thousands of employees each and every year.
And then they hire them back
exactly
as temps or whatever.
Because you cannot, if you go through UPS or FedEx, you don't get hired on as a full-time employee. You got to work temp for 6 months until they offer you that full-time employee, right? So as long as you're a temp, guess what? I can hire upon thousands of temps that I want to. But guess what? Every quarter, I got to rebudget.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Yeah, I should.
And that's what all these companies do. And it's sad. It's sad. My wife went through 18 months of temp before she got hired full time. And every time they was doing the sweep, her anxiety was high. And I got to deal with that shit.
You know, I don't think I want to get to that today, do I? Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Don't overhire. Hire what you can handle. Hire what you can handle. I don't care if you're a small business or you're a major fucking Fortune 500 company. Hire what you can handle. Because people are tired. People are hurting. People are suffering. And we're not in the age where we can just, lose our job one day and the next we got another job. We're not in that day. And I ain't been in corporate America in years. I'm my own business owner, so I work for myself. But I know this. I am not going to hire somebody that I cannot afford to pay. And then you got benefits on, man, come on. But then you want your tax breaks. So that's where you was like, okay, I'm gonna monopolize and manipulate my numbers because I got a quota to make, or I'm overbooked, so I need these employees. But then all of a sudden, at the end of the quarter, I got to trim the fat because I can stop that. Stop that. people just getting on my fucking nerves. Society is getting on my nerves. Government, everything and everybody is getting on my fucking nerves right now. I'm just gonna say it like that. I'm done. My rant's over. So, moving off topic, let's go to sports pocket. World Series 2-2, Game 5 right now. Who do you got winning the World Series?
I have no one.
No, I got Toronto in 6.
Well, that's because you're totally against.
I can't stand the Dodgers. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm very anti-biased to Dodgers. I will not root for the Dodgers at all. Yes, you're absolutely right.
I just love Ohtani. I love what he is for the game. I mean, there's nothing I can say about him except he's a goddamn greatest player I've actually seen really play the game. And I've seen a lot of great good ones, a lot of great ones, but he is definitely GOAT status.
Better than Cal Ripken?
He is. What did I just say? Cal Ripken was just longevity. He helped baseball when they needed the most. After the strike, everything was terrible, and he helped set the game streak.
Better than Mark McGwire?
Why would you even put him in the conversation?
Better than Sammy Sosa?
Why would you put him in the conversation?
Better than Barry Bonds.
Actually, yeah, Barry Bonds is my GOAT.
So Ohtani is better than Babe Ruth.
Oh, definitely. There's no even comparison to that. Now, I will say, here's what I can say is, Babe Ruth is the GOAT of the dead ball era. If you don't know what dead ball means, meaning everybody was hitting 5, 7, 10 home runs with winning the league. He went out in 61. Yes, he was a two-way player for a little bit there when he played for the Red Sox. And when he got to the Yankees said, "We don't want you pitching anymore. We want you to hit." Okay. Ohtani, eventually he's going to have to stop pitching. We know that. All these injuries, but the thing is, that arm in the outfield is dangerous. I think
I think Ohtani just needs to hit. He's a better hitter than anything.
I would say ask the Brewers about that.
And I was having hope for Milwaukee this year. I really was.
Like when I looked at it small, like at certain teams, I would love to see. I would have
Milwaukee for the past like 2 years
has been good.
Have been really, really good, but they can't get over the hump.
Well, because they don't have
that ACLS, they can't get over it.
NLCS?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. That they can't get over that hump.
But my thing is with them, I would have loved to see a Milwaukee-Seattle World Series.
That would have been good.
I would have loved
that. Would have been good.
And I think
I think Milwaukee probably would have won that in 7. Right. I think that would have won all 7 games.
With the way Seattle's lineup is set up.
Well, you're talking about Seattle right now versus the Brewers right now. I'll give you that. I concede that. However, if Milwaukee added the pieces to get them over the hump to get to a World Series, I think they would win. They need 2 pieces.
No, they actually need 1 piece.
1, but considerably 2. Arguably 2.
1
that shortstop hitting wise, shortstop in the field, great.
The thing is,
hitting wise,
it could be a bench player. They need somebody with championship experience.
True, that I will give that. Yeah, that I do agree.
Put somebody with championship experience on that team.
Now, when it gets to grit time, that does.
When it gets to that game 6, game 7, like when they were struggling against the Dodgers, like with Ohtani hitting 3 home runs, like. Why the hell are you still pitching to him, first of all?
And Milwaukee did what the fuck they was supposed to do. Not Milwaukee. Motherfucking Toronto did exactly what they were supposed to do. Game 3. That bitch went 18 innings. I stopped watching after 15.
Well, I went.
And every time Ohtani came up to the plate, they walked him.
Except for they walked him or
after the 7th. After the 7th.
And here's my thing with that. Great strategy. But
Great.
here's the thing. Don't wait so late to do it.
True.
Do it from the beginning. I don't care if it's runners on first and second.
No.
Walking.
I would have did it. I would have started walking him after that first home run. Because the next at bat, he hit the second home run.
Right. That's why I said I would have did that after he hit 2 doubles. Okay, we're walking you the rest of this game.
And the thing about it, I can see that because at that time when he hit the doubles, they were up 4-2. That double that Ohtani hit knocked in a couple of runs. So and then it was 4-4. And then they went up 5-5, and that was it. Yeah.
It's just like play smart. Like everybody wants to look at these analytics and what it does to the game. If they were looking at analytics, I believe they would have walked him earlier. I believe Milwaukee would not have let him hit 3 home runs and strike out. What was it, 11 or 12?
Toronto.
No, I'm talking about Milwaukee right now. Like, because that game 3 against Milwaukee, or game 4 against Milwaukee, we were my wife, my son, and I were at a restaurant. And I'm watching this, and the thing is, I'm hearing it. I'm not even looking. God, I was like, oh, my God. Oh, it's Ohtani. Oh, excuse me. It's Ohtani. Then I get my food I'm eating. I'm like, oh, my God. Wait, didn't I just see this before I got my food? Is this the same? No, it's another one. I'm like, what the hell? And then the final one, I'm like, okay, y'all are idiots. You're going to let that man beat you.
Toronto should have, I like the strategy. And here's the thing about it. If I'm Toronto, I can take that game 3 loss. Why? Because we didn't lose off of Ohtani or Betts.
Well, Betts hasn't been really doing good.
Not in the postseason. Not in the postseason. But I'm just saying, as far as their top hitters of what the Dodgers got, right? Out of 18 innings, we did not lose to their top 2 or 3 hitters.
Oh, you did lose their number.
Well, Freeman, I'll give him 4. I mean, he's my
World
top.
Series MVP last year.
Was it Freeman?
Yeah, it was World Series MVP last year.
Was it Freeman?
It was Freeman.
Okay.
And then this year, he's been clutch. He's the first person ever to hit 2 walk-off home runs in World Series history.
And that 18-inning one was.
Well, here was funny. So I went to bed.
And it was bottom of the ninth. And the thing. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I went to bed. It was bottom of the 9th, right? And I turned the game on because I was, went in the room, turned the game on. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it'll probably be over in like the 11th inning.
No, right? I knew it was going.
So look,
I knew it.
I wake up 11 o'clock at night.
Still on.
It's I thought it was a replay. No, it's the 17th inning.
I was already in bed, bro.
I was like,
look, my wife made me turn the TV off at 10. She's like, you still watching this shit? I'm like, yeah, it's at the end of the 15th. She's like, I got to wake up at 4 o'clock. I said, now us husbands know what that means.
Well, the thing is, I go to the gym before. So I'm sitting there. I rolled over. I looked. I'm like, the game's still on?
Yep, bro.
I was like, huh? And I kind of fell asleep, and I heard the game-winning home run, but I didn't have my eyes open. I was like, finally.
It was, and that's the thing. It wasn't even a fucking home run.
Yes, it was a walk-off homer. It was a walk-off home run.
Nah, bro, that shit. It was a chip shot, bro. He didn't even connect with that fully, and that was the thing that fucked me up. You had 2 on, no 1 on. You had 1 on, and he was in scoring position. He was in second. You had a chip shot, and the motherfucker couldn't even get to the ball. And then that scoring run comes in. Freeman got the RBI.
It was a walk-off home run. Like, I'm trying to, what are you talking about?
No, it wasn't. Nope. And the game is on right now. I wonder what the score is.
Let's see. 18th inning. How do I look at the player stats?
The game is on right now. I actually want to know who's winning that game. We actually got to check it out early this week because I got something to do, but we'll be back. We're not doing a show next week. And the reason why we're not doing a show next week is thank you. Okay, 2-0 right now. Who's ahead? Who's winning? Ba? I don't know what that is.
Baj? Maybe Blue Jays?
Blue Jays? I'm assuming that's what she meant by that. Okay, so Tampa Bay's up. Not Tampa Bay. Toronto. Damn it! Toronto's up. Okay, yeah, the Blue Jays. So Toronto's up 2-0.
Freeman homered to center on a full.
No, I don't believe it. That was on a full count, so it was 3-2. No, I'm playing.
So
Anyway,
either way,
shut up. Toronto's up right now, so they gonna win game 3 or game. They're gonna win this game to go up 3-2. That's what I meant to say. They're gonna go up 3-2 tonight, and then next game, game 6 is in Toronto, and they're gonna close it out. That's what's gonna happen.
who's pitching?
That is a good question. They just showed you right now.
Oh, they did.
Oh, that's due up.
So Guerrero, Vlad, Harold homered, and Schneider homered. Okay. Yesevich is for Toronto. And who's pitching with Snell? Snell's had
Oh,
a pretty good. Okay. He's
it's
given
gonna be a
two
good
runs, 2
game.
innings, 4 hits, 2 runs.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna see what happens. But yeah, like I was saying, we're not gonna do a show next week, and that's in observance of my mother. I'm coming up on her 1-year anniversary, and if I could be a little bit personal with you guys, family, it's a little bit difficult. I know this year for you, Pocket, has been a little bit difficult for you too. So we're not going to do a show next week. But we got love for every last one of y'all. We thank y'all for y'all support. We love y'all for y'all support, and we just ask that you just keep rocking with us, man. Holidays has always been something a little bit personal for the both of us. So, the more that you guys reach out, the more encouraged that we get. And we definitely appreciate that. And I can speak for myself. I definitely love y'all for that.
Yeah. I saw Hutchinson signed a new deal.
Yeah.
I totally I heard what you said, but
It's like $140 million guaranteed.
yeah, highest non-quarterback salary.
Yep. So until next week, folks, enjoy your Halloween. Be safe this Friday, yo.
Be careful out there. And I'm gonna say this from the heart. Have fun, but be smart. Because the idiots are out there. If you're going to party with people that are familiar to you. Don't let people bring strangers to your party. I'm sorry. That's just the way I think things need to be right now with the way this world is. Don't let strangers come in your house. If you don't know somebody, it's up to you how you do it. If I don't know somebody, I'm going to try and get to know them, especially if they come into my house the first time. I'm going to be around. I'm going to be on you like a fly on rice. Like a hot fat kid on.
You're different than me because me and my dogs, we got the same goddamn opinion. If we got a weird feeling about you, get the fuck out my house. And my dogs, they love everybody.
So no, they don't. Stop lying. Princess don't love everybody. You lying at the fucking back of your throat.
If my dogs try to attack you, that means that you are not welcome in my house.
Although Princess the other day would let me pet her. That's weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My dogs love everybody.
No, they don't. Me and Princess, we got that hate to love relationship, love to hate.
Because you love her, but you hate her at the same time. Oh. She loves you, but she's just very.
That was weird, sitting on my lap. Yeah. Then I stopped petting her. She looked at me like, bitch, please.
That part, you better continue.
And I did. She got down like, fuck you.
Exactly.
I'm trying to make peace.
That part, you didn't want to accept the peace treaty? Fuck you. We gonna bomb your ass, nigga. We're back to oh shit! I shouldn't have said. Until next week. Oh, not next week. Next time show, folks. Damn, what's wrong with me?
Let me see something. Be the 12th.
Yeah,
November 12th. Oh shit, that's a big week.
Love y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease.
Just let your
soul glow.
You said hair grease. So.
You could have said hot fish grease, but you went to Soul Glow.
Hot fish grease stink.
Yeah, but Soul Glow in your hair is worse.
No, it's not. You keep that natural curl, bro.
Yeah, but you juicy.
Oh, I don't have my daggone wig on. Never mind.
Oh, Lord.
Are you a business owner or someone looking for more ways and avenues to advertise and promote? Look no further. Contact us today for an advertisement. Email PD&J Media Productions LLC at gmail.com for more info. Promotions are everything. What are you waiting for?